President Trump appearing tough towards chief strategist Steve Bannon, telling the New York Post, quote, "I like Steve, but you have to remember he was not involved in my campaign until very late. Steve is a good guy, but I told them to straighten it out or I will." Here now is former Massachusetts Senator Scott Brown, Fox News contributor, and Jessica Tarlov, Bustle senior research director. Jessica, what do you think? It sounds like Bannon might be on his way out, and if so, I mean, that's the boogeyman.
Totally. It looks like globalist Gary and Jared Kushner might be winning this battle in the end, and Dina Powell, who I think has played a really seminal role in this transition, if that's what's to happen. We do know, though, that Donald Trump vacillates between his opinions. We've seen a lot of that today. He's changed positions a number of times just in the last few hours. So tomorrow, Steve Bannon could be his best friend.
Don't get me wrong. I love him, but, I mean, that's not a...
No,
it's not a ringing endorsement.
His usual, enthusiasm. But then again, things change fast in this administration. I just wouldn't count him out. I'd love to see him out. I just wouldn't count him out yet.
I don't want to run out of time without switching to our other topic. Scott, I'll get you on this one. The breaking news developments today. A government source is now confirming to Fox News that the FBI got a secret court order last summer in order to monitor communications of Carter Page. The White House is pushing back on this, saying that he was never an official advisor. This is in the eye of the beholder, though, Scott, because as you look at this, I mean, on one hand, the left is saying that the warrant itself, which, by the way, is only denied 0.3% of the time, when the FISA, 0.03%, sorry, percent of the time, proves there was something going on. But before, when there was no warrant, they said it proved there was no spying. Does it prove spying, or does it prove there was something going on?
Yeah, it really depends who you ask. Obviously, there's so many different stories going around on this issue, and he was a bit player. I mean, I know that. I remember it from back in the day. And when he voiced his pro-Russia opinions, he was let go. So there's no mystery, no problem with that, because obviously the president is now the president, and he's gotten advisors who he knows and trusts in great form. So I find it a little surprising that not only was the warrant continued apparently 1 or 2 or 3 times, what did they ultimately get from the bit player? And that's what we'll soon hopefully find out.
I mean, will we soon find out? Jessica, what do you think?
I'm not sure. I certainly hope so. I think that Democrats have been pushing, obviously, a narrative about this Trump transition team and Trump soon-to-be administration team in collusion with Russia. And I think the time for hard evidence is now. Hearing this, there might be evidence linking Carter Page, obviously, to Russian intelligence. We know that he traveled to Russia in July. But Scott is right that he was, sent away from the campaign. Yeah, no, absolutely. So, yes, I hope that there will be hard evidence. We'll see what happens from there. But I think it helps both sides. And I think that both sides are rightly, concerned about what the potential relationship was between Trump administration officials and Russia. But this is definitely something that's going to pique interest with Democrats and some Republicans.
Wouldn't we miss arguing about it if we actually settled this one, though?
What would we do?
What would we do with our free time?
I don't think there's any question about the position between President Putin and President Trump right now.
Well, that's true.
The fact that they finally met today with our Secretary of State is a good thing. And I have always felt that having Russia on our side or working with us in some type of coexistence is very, very important for the world.
We got to
go.
Look,
we have something to disagree about, because Donald Trump was not as good as he should have been. Okay, bye, Melissa.
All right, thanks. Thanks, guys.
This story, by the way.